How many times has he been deployed?
That's a tough one. I would have to say we have been married for 17 years now, and within that 17 years, I would have to say he's been deployed at least 3 times throughout each year.
What exactly is his job title in the military? Like, what does he do?
He's civil engineer, and his job description is he goes in there and he builds bases for the troops, and he also repairs roads, runways, and sidewalks.
Where did you and Dad meet?
We met in a bar in Juarez, Mexico.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for about 18 years.
How long were you married before he was first deployed?
Well, let's see. That would be... First time he was deployed, we were married. That was about 4 months.
Where was he deployed to?
He was deployed to Italy.
What was the first thing that you thought on 9/11?
That was pretty scary. Actually, I felt as if it felt like the end of the world.
How did you feel the first time Dad was sent to a war zone?
I was pretty scared. I didn't know if something was going to happen to him. It was the first time I was young, and I had to take care of the kids by myself. So I was pretty afraid. It was pretty scary.
How have things changed from the first time he's been sent to a war zone to now that he's been sent to a war zone, as far as the home front is concerned?
Well, it never gets easy. It's always going to be hard. There's always going to be obstacles that you have to, go through. But you adapt and you get used to dealing with things, on your own. I would have to say things are definitely not any better over there. So you always worry and fear of something happening, and hope you make it home safely. But as far as things changing, honestly, I can't say really not a whole lot. I mean, it's always hard.
What is the difference between being deployed to a war zone and being deployed to a safe zone?
Well, being deployed to a safe zone, I don't have to, we don't worry about him as much, of course. Definitely when he gets deployed away to a war zone, there's always that constant fear that something's going to happen to him. You never know. Well, you don't know when you could hear from them. Communication is very, very slim. Lack of communication, and of course you worry about him being over there by himself. That's the hard part, pretty much. The communication is pretty bad.